Bueno, los panas, vamos a empezar el alanguaque donde lo dejamos, que si no me equivoco lo dejamos en el observatorio, ¿cierto? Así que vamos a continuar donde lo dejamos y vamos a ver qué tal todo. Ojalá salga todo bien. Ya, entonces, ¿por qué tengo tan baja la sensibilidad? Vamos a ver un poquito. Ahora sí, pues. Tengo el mouse todo enredado. Tengo que cambiarlo ya. Está como todo pelado, está pelado. Habla con la doctora. ¿Dónde está la doctora? ¿Aquí adentro? A ver. Parece que me va a comer la cinemática.
Doctor, the man who looked like me, what did he want here?
There's a strange astronomical event happening right now. Something I can't begin to classify.
Creo
But
que
I
ya
think
lo
it's
vimos,
disabled our satellite.
pero no estoy seguro de que lo
There's
voy
a
a dejar.
very
Si quieren
peculiar
no
signal that we're
adelantan el
receiving.
video,
A signal.
porque no sé
That's
si
what I'm here for.
Well, so was
esto
he.
lo vimos.
But he didn't seem to understand it at all. He got very angry,
Sí, esto ya lo
sabotaged our
vimos. ¿Lo puedo
image.
adelantar? Sí, sí podía.
Tell me more about the signal.
It's almost as if
Adelantar esto.
something's being transmitted to Night Springs. It's the strangest
Tengo
thing.
5 en
It's
gala,
quite
que no la voy a
elusive,
llenar.
almost as if it wasn't
Estoy
properly
down.
there.
El juego
I don't know
anterior
how to
era...
describe it.
Las
So,
pilas se gastaban,
what
tiro,
was
y
the
ahora la he
signal
tenido
like?
llena, no la
I
estaba
wish
llena.
I knew.
Obviamente
He
los
appeared
jefes van a
before
ser
I had a
más
good fix on
peludos.
it. He
Se
was
puso
very
normal,
pleasant when I was
debería
working,
estar
but when I isolated the signal, he suddenly
dificultoso.
forced me out of the control booth. He said it was none of my business. He seemed to change. Somehow he was very smooth and charming before that, but suddenly he became, I'm sorry. I'm not sure I want to talk about it.
I have to ask, do you
Es como
always
que
wear that to
hablar
work?
con
I
hacer
was at
estas
a
cosas
party
sirve para algo,
for a
así que
local art exhibition.
lo voy a hacer.
Fascinating works. When I was called away by my assistant, Michael was the first to spot this event. I don't know where he is now, actually. He was supposed to bring us some food, but he never showed up.
Tell me about the event.
Oh, it's quite fascinating. It looks as if stars were changing, somehow. Or shifting positions. It isn't really happening, of course. Most likely it's
Isn't
caused
really
by some
happening,
kind
of
of
course.
atmospheric refraction phenomenon. But I've never seen anything
Verdad
like
que ya
it.
estaba con el vestido que había ido a una
Did he hurt you?
No,
fiesta.
he didn't quite threaten me exactly, but those shadowy things started to crawl into view, and whatever the signal was, he seemed to be extremely frustrated by it. He just started breaking things and left.
O sea,
I thought it best
muy
not to
roto
interfere.
no se ve,
You were
la
lucky.
verdad.
He's done much worse.
You were lucky.
Yes. He showed me a knife, and he kept talking. He enjoyed the sound of his own voice. A proper maniac. You really aren't anything like him, are you?
Believe me, I try very hard not to be.
O sea, la señorita, permiso. Uy, ¿qué? ¿Qué es eso? Espérate, los pasos tengo que ver. I am very losiento.
Good luck, and try to be
Muy buena.
careful. It's a very expensive part, and we don't have a replacement. Oh dear, that sounded more callous than I intended. Be safe.
Ya, entonces, tenemos que salir. Yo supongo que se va a poner feo afuera. Ahí hay una bengala, pero estoy lleno de bengala, así que no creo que sea necesario llevar una hora. No puedo llevar más, efectivamente, estoy llenito. Igual la bengala sirven como... sirven poco. Sirven cuando te están rodeando y hasta ahora... el juego ni siquiera se ha puesto difícil. Allí hay para curarse, ahí hay un rifle, pero tengo la escopeta llena. Aquí voy a poner. Pero no tenga. Hay que buscar notas. Si ustedes en alguno de los videos ven alguna nota que yo no vi, que no debería pasar, me avisan y intento volver al nivel o a la zona. No sé tampoco si se puede, pero para coger la nota de nuevo. Voy a entrar aquí en su zona. ¡Epa! ¡Epa! ¿Ah? Chinga, vale. Voy a entrar para atrás entonces. ¿Sí? Una noteta. Oh, acá hay telaraña. Oh, hijo. Estoy escuchando eso, no me gusta para nada. Oh, qué asco. Tengo la munición de escopeta llena.
This must be her car.
Eso. Oh, fuck. Oh, qué asco. ¿Por qué se arrastran así? No, pero ya me están matando. Ay, mueren con la... ¿Se lo fue todo? Tuvo su cámara lenta, como ya me lo terminé. ¿Puedo ver? Ahora no hay ninguna cochina. Oh, qué puto asco. Está más oscuro de mi idea. Listo. No, pero ¿dónde? ¡Oh! ¡Ah! Listo, vamos. No me gusta la cámara así. Ya lo he dicho. Eso. Tutiro. ¿Cómo que tengo que volver con la tipa? ¿Te gusta que yo que está muerto?
Found it!
Excellent.
No, no
I'll
estoy.
operate the platform directly below the telescope so you can install the array. Don't worry, it's very easy.
Espérate que... Ay, perro, espérate, me toca acá.
Have fun.
Voy. Le damos el telescopio y... No, no para matar. ¿Qué tiene esa mierda en el agua?
Brilliant, you've got it. I'll just run a quick diagnostic on it. Yes, it's in perfect order. All right, we're good to go. Let's take a look at the skies.
¿Qué es esto? Nunca había nada. Se me hace raro que no haya encontrado una nota aquí adentro. ¿Qué es?
We're overheating. I have to shut this down. There's a problem with the automated coolant system. Somebody just interrupted the flow.
Oh no.
So now what?
Well, you could go and open the secondary coolant flow valves manually. I know it's dangerous there, but, well,
I got it!
please come talk to me if you have questions.
Pinche chingadera. Ah, estoy full. No te vas a seguir recuperando munición. Buen hambriento. ¿Por qué me sabe que de una válvula casi acá no hay nada? Están mintiendo. ¿Puedo hablar con ella? Amiga, o sea que tengo
Is
duda.
there something I should know about this coolant thing?
Oh no, it's quite straightforward. The telescope is very heavy, and moving it generates a lot of heat. So do all of the electronics. Overheating could cause damage, so it shuts down automatically if the coolant fluid isn't flowing. And hot electronics generate instrument noise, which we want to eliminate as much as possible.
What is this coolant anyway? Is it dangerous?
We use liquid nitrogen. It's quite safe.
If I can make it to the valves in one piece.
Yes, there is that. Good luck.
I'm assuming you didn't have this kind of trouble using the telescope earlier, when my double was here.
No, it went very smoothly. Until he turned into a nutter. This doppelganger of yours doesn't seem to want anyone else to look at this phenomenon. Honestly, it seems a little pointless to me. There are many eyes on the sky.
I'm not sure what we're gonna get once this thing is working again, but I have a hunch. I doubt it has anything to do with outer space, or that anyone else can see it. I think it's a message from me.
For you? That seems unlikely. And even if it were a very localized phenomenon, surely it's visible to others in the area.
Maybe, but I wouldn't bet on it. There's a reason he came here, and a reason he doesn't want me looking at it.
Ah, tienes razón. Ahora, el problema... Que me sale que tengo aquí, no tengo nada. No tengo nada aquí, boludo. ¿Dónde está mi chile? A ver. Let me look at it. Seguramente hay algo aquí abajo. O en volada en definitiva tengo que salir. Sí, es que en definitiva tengo que salir. Ay, qué horrible es la vida. Abre las válvulas de refrigeración. Vamos a bajar. Salir. Ya no está el punto que era por el
Just remember, you need to release all 3 valves. It doesn't matter what order you do it in.
Cortar orden. Ah, mira, acá hay una. Misterio. Ahora está muy feo. Voy a ir a la que está atrás primero porque no creo que quede mucho territorio acá atrás. Oh, esta cuestión está ya hecho mucha. ¿Qué es esto? Ah, y esto sabría dependiendo de cuántas notas tenían, ¿no? ¿Tendrán notas suficientes? No. Bueno, esto 40. ¿Cómo voy a tener 40 páginas de manuscrito ya si estoy en el segundo nivel? Por ahí un... Ay, parkour. Por ahí un tipo modo juego de... New Game Plus. Vamos a volar, estoy perdiendo todas las notas, ni idea. Creo que no había venido para acá. Mira. Oh. Gente, por favor. ¡Hueva! ¿Técnico? Recargamos. Una página del manuscrito. Nice.
I've carried a flashlight and a gun for so long that I feel naked without either. It's all too often that I need them. The darkness protects the taken. Shadows crawl over their forms like living things, protecting them from harm. Blows that would injure or kill a human outright mean nothing to them as long as the darkness persists. But light makes them vulnerable. Light burns the shadows away. The darkness that drives them is still in them, but now they're vulnerable. Flashlight and gun. Sometimes it feels they're all I have left.
Pobrecito. Va a haber una página manuscrita acá, porque antes de abrir la válvula voy a explorar bien esta zona porque no recuerdo haberla explorado bien. Epa. Nada por acá. Nada por acá. Bueno, ya fue. Ya fue. Epa. Oh, que son así. ¿Habrá algo ahí al fondo? Ya voy a girar la válvula y voy. Don't fuck. Ah, concha, tú me ¿Qué es? ¿No? ¿Qué pasó? Te quedaste sin... Qué facilito. Voy a echar un ojo acá, como dije. Para ver si encuentro alguna notita o algo. Me asusté con esa sombra de mierda. Hice poco. Un ático. Estos tipos de verdad piensan que pueden pelearme a mí. Espérate, por acá no. Por acá entré, po. Chingada madre. Corramos. Claro, este es el otro lado por el que no vine. Pues. Podría haber llegado por acá igual. Es lo mismo. Creo. Está cansando, pobrecito. Ya. Pisado. ¿Qué es eso? Manos de pistola. ¿La necesito? Sí. Y mira, no sé por qué mientras estoy sentado se me empieza a doblar la espalda. Ay, pero acá está la araña. Uy. Facilito. Pero tiene una pila. Y de puro weón. Voy a esperar a que se acerque un poco. Pero no por acá. No puedo pasar.
Okay, that should do it.
Listo, ahora volver. Llegar cuando busque me ando y explotar el observatorio así. Uy. Y esta gente no vence de la nada, no tenía el pedazo. Fuera. Soy John Wick. John Hueco. ¿Y algo ya? A ver qué es. Contiene la misma animación que cuando en el otro juego. Ni siquiera hace una onda de animación. Epa. Un águila. What the fuck? Misión culé la tellera. Por favor. Popi. Por lo menos está lleno de luz acá. Espérate, esto se supone que...
I released all the valves, Doctor! Is it working?
Just bear with me a moment. Yes, I believe you've got it sorted. It's working again. Nicely done.
Nice.
That sounds like trouble. I don't think they're happy with our success.
Oh, what? Ah, esto es bueno.
Look out, they found a way in.
Oh, shit.
Hold on a little longer.
Ah, me estoy jugando que me van a aparecer más. ¿Para dónde van? What? Huh?
Are you alright? That was intense. I'm sighted in now. I still have no idea what I'm looking at, but it's very strange indeed. Oh, where are my manners?
Ya voy a ir con la escopeta ya.
Please, come on up. I'm sorry, I was distracted.
Voy. Lo bueno es que por acá hay una... Dale, está ya. Voy a recargar las municiones porque igual gastamos un poco. Vamos a cargar al máximo. Si no nos jugaron a ver, está como complex. Esperemos que se hace.
Are we receiving the signal now?
Oh, yes, it's coming in loud and clear. It's amazing. I'm not sure what it is yet, let alone where it's coming from, but it's interacting with our system somehow, like it was intended for us. But I don't understand how that could be.
Maybe that's just how the story goes.
What?
Never mind. Is there a way I can hear it? Or however this is supposed to work?
I think the signal is incomplete somehow, but you should be getting a printout of it now.
What do you mean it's incomplete?
It's almost as if we're only getting a fragment of it.
I need the whole thing. This is important.
I'm sure it is, but this is all we're getting.
Did the man who looks like me get the whole thing?
He locked me out of the booth, so I have no way of knowing. But I can tell you that he didn't really seem to understand it.
So, what's in the sky?
It doesn't make any sense. The stars are just... they're wrong. I thought I'd be able to see something, but it's like I'm looking at a sky that's just... it's not the right sky. But that's impossible.
I consider myself a rational man, Doctor. But this isn't a thing you can measure or explain. I've seen impossible things that have taught me just to roll with some punches. It's either that or go insane.
I find it disturbing that you sound like you're speaking from ample experience.
A ver, ¿cómo le explico? Que había un juego de como 7 capítulos. Eso, coge la copia hasta atrás. Ah, acá está.
A printout of a signal. It too is a weapon created by the champion of light. In its words, stirs a new reality. But it is incomplete, and yet it provides a roadmap for the man to follow, a course that will lead him to a place where he may confront his enemy.
Cambiamos de capítulo, si cambiamos de capítulo lo dejo hasta acá y pasamos a otra parte. Pero igual creo que no hice tanto. De hecho yo diría que no hice nada, pero cambiamos de nivel. Bueno, vamos a ver qué nos prepara este nivel y lo dejo hasta acá ya.
The drive-in. Once the site of lurid celluloid fantasies, it's now the site of an art exhibition. And yet, it's the search for closure rather than culture that brings the champion of light here.
Dirigió traducir Champion of Light como defensor de la luna. Brígido. Bueno, ¿alguna notita? No. ¿Tú tienes uno? No. No, la verdad no hay una pinche nota, así que voy a seguir avanzando para no latearlo. Vengo de allá yo. Y esa es la luna. Esas son las estrellas. Y ese es un cartel. Y ese es un... Y ustedes deben ser mi familia. Escucho a alguien cantando. Oh, esta agua está horrible. Oh, la voz que tiene esta tétrica. Ahora tengo golpes por todas partes. Y se ríe. Oh, que me estoy metiendo.
Oh, it's you. That's fantastic.
Are you okay?
Go away. No, I want you. But you'll get angry if you're here. So, you gotta go. You know I'll do what you want.
Okay.
I love you so much. Did you know that love hurts? Are you gonna hurt me now? 'Cause you should.
Lady, you got darkness on the brain. I think I can help you if I can get the lights on in here.
You can't turn the power back on. It's not allowed. You said.
So, where shouldn't I go so I don't turn the power back on accidentally?
It's the big building on the other side of the drive-in, but it's locked.
Where's the key? Just so that I know to avoid it.
It's on the wall next to the cash register. But you can't. You can't. Don't be bad.
Hey, no problem. I'm just gonna go do some other stuff. Scout's honor.
A ver. ¿Por qué En los 3 niveles que he jugado han habido 3 minas, weón. No me está gustando este jueguito. No, mentira, sí me está gustando. No la quito.
Just try to stay calm. I've seen this kind of thing before. I think you're gonna be okay.
Why is it so hard to think?
You've been touched by darkness. I'm hoping it's not permanent.
Remember when you were here before and you kissed me? And then everything got all dark? That was the best.
Listen, this is very important. Where did I go? Can you tell me that?
Baby, you don't need to go anywhere. You're here now, and you're in my head. You should be in me. You should touch me again.
Not with a 10-foot pole, lady. Hey, just in case there's a part of you in there that's freaking out right now, it's not your fault. I promise I'll do what I can to help you, okay?
I don't... Please go away.
Don't sweat it. I'm just saying that in case you really need to hear it, I've been there.
I think there are spiders in my eyes. I think you put them in me.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go now.
Incómodo. Ya, eso supongo que es para eso. Tengo una radio acá.
And we're back with Old Gods of Asgard and their manager, Barry Wheeler. Guys, you're on your comeback tour, and you're playing a lot of your classic material, but you've also got a new single out, right? How'd that come about? Was it hard to go back into the studio after such a long time?
Are you kidding me? They were chomping at the bit. They were just itching to stretch those creative muscles. Now, it had been a while because, they spent a lot of time in,
Retirement. We were retired.
We were?
Yeah.
No. We were at the lodge, and,
We escaped. We were at the retirement,
retirement thing.
Yeah.
So, really, once we got in the studio, things started happening. Now, the music has changed a little bit, and the boys were a little rusty, so it took us a while to find the right gear. But hey, once we got going, boy, they kicked ass. And it's an awesome song. It's called Balance Slays the Demon, and seriously, I think it's their finest work. And hey, I should know, I produced
Bueno,
it.
sí,
Oh, really?
hizo
I
los
didn't know
subtítulos,
you were a
pero
producer.
Well, this
trabajo
is
como
my
la
first
mierda.
time. I mean, they needed a little bit of guidance, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, these guys are the best. But it's the 21st century, man. Things just sound a little different these days. So, I kind of stepped in there, helped them make it sound all cool, kind of jazzed it up.
That sounds like a challenge.
Oh, no, it was really easy, man. I was just, hey, give it a little zing, Let's take it to another level so it really rips. Let's just throw some really sweet synths in. Like that, just kicked it up a notch, but it's totally Old Gods.
Well, listeners, you can judge for yourselves. Here's Old Gods of Asgard and Balance Slays the Demon.
Oh, yeah.
Deep in the ocean of darkness, in the mirror of light, balance
Esta es la canción de los... Bueno, eran unos viejitos, los Old Gods of Asgard. En el juego pasado eran unos viejitos, pero... este tema. Adiós.
The man has encountered this before. People whose integrity has been suborned by the insidious touch of the darkness. He has experienced it himself, but merciful light burned away the darkness in his brain.
Ya, esa no la borré yo ni cagando. Estaba truqueada la wea. Igual piola. Permiso, chingada madre.
My writer's block got worse. I didn't sleep much anymore. My life with Alice seemed like a constant fight. I was a wreck. Alice took steps. She booked a vacation in Bright Falls, a small town in Washington. It was supposed to be a chance to break out of the cycle I was in. She didn't know about the darkness in Cauldron Lake.
Ah, bueno, está hablando de cómo empezó el juego pasado, pero ¿por qué? Ya, la misión es ir a restablecer la electricidad. No sé si seguir. Bueno, yo creo que lo voy a dejar hasta acá porque tenemos harto que hacer para allá. Así que yo creo que si lo dejamos hasta acá está bien. Y esperemos que en el capítulo que viene pase algo más interesante. Siento que este capítulo no tuvo tan movido. Pero porque no hemos avanzado mucho, pero yo creo que ya en el próximo capítulo vamos a ver más sobre la historia del Alan. Así que nos vemos en el próximo capítulo. Chau,